They treated me like an animal that had been taught how to do a trick. It's funny for a while, but they soon get bored. I wasn't a human being to them, so I've learned to contain everything, every day. Do you know how hard that is? Never letting it slip, trying to keep it all in, trying to seem normal, because I have feelings, and I have a heart. I don't mean the organ pumping blood around my body. I mean the metaphorical representation of want. Because I want things. I want people to like me. I want to understand all those things that everybody else just understands. And I wanted you. And you were far away and in danger. And I worked out the probability of you dying every single day. The probability of you coming home. The probability of you forgetting me and meeting somebody else. And I couldn't stand it. Working it out every morning and carrying that number around with me. So I stopped writing. Actually, I'm not fine. Actually, I'm awful. I'm actually having the worst moment of my life right now. My dad has cancer. Really bad cancer. Weird, mysterious cancer that spread all over his body, but they couldn't find the primary source. And it turns out that the primary source was about 3 millimeters big and in his larynx, even though he doesn't smoke and doesn't drink and doesn't have HPV, I'm pretty sure. So then he had to fly to Seattle and have the surgery with robots, and now it looks like someone tried to chop his head off. Oh, and this guy who was the love of my life just dumped me. And he was my boss, so he fired me. So I don't have a job anymore, or health insurance, or an apartment. The misery of us that are born great. We are forced to woo because none dare woo us. And as a tyrant doubles with his words and fearfully equivocates, so we are forced to express our violent passions in riddles and in dreams and leave the path of simple virtue, which was never made to seem the thing it is not. Go, brag, you have left me heartless. Mine is in your bosom. I hope 'twill multiply love there. You do tremble. Make not your heart so dead a piece of flesh to fear more than to love me. Sir, be confident. What distracts you? This is flesh and blood, sir. 'Tis not the figure cut in alabaster kneels at my husband's tomb. Awake! Awake, man! I do here put off all vain ceremony, and only do appear to you a young widow that claims you for her husband,